we attempted 50 plus 3 pointers. If this is a trend and we're knocking it down, this is going to be a scary team. Like, I knew we were scary. I didn't know we had the potential to be this scary. And we did this without Randall, Noel, and Mitch. I can't stop saying it because it's the facts. We are balling right now. Ladies and gentlemen, what it do? I am your host, Young Bo Easy, and I would like to welcome you to the show. You are now tuned in to Knicks and Dimes. We got ourselves a good show today, man. We got another victory, man. 2-0. Beautiful, man. Today's victory, 117 over 98. But before I even get it all into that, man, if you're returning, man, I would like to say thank you. Welcome back to the show. This is your first time watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with all your peoples, and even the returning customers, please share with all your peoples. I will truly, truly appreciate it, man. And leave your comments, leave some likes, man. I'll definitely get to interacting with y'all if y'all post something. But nonetheless, man, we're going to get into this game and we're going to cover it because this was a great game and I think it's going to make for a great show. So let's get into it, man. This game was very entertaining. Like I said, 18-point win, 117 to 99. Held them to under 100 points. Washington Wizards, that is. Beautiful game, man. I'm gonna start off with saying that we started off good, started off fresh. 3-pointers the whole way, and that's something we're gonna get more into. But things that I had down as notes was the second unit took a hit. You know, the only difference was so Obi Toppin started the game, and it started off slow. He maybe had 2 points in the first half. Maybe got his first points in the second half. To be honest, but it seemed like it was kind of 4-5 as far as that starting lineup. And the only difference with the second unit was Knox. You know, so since Obi moves up, Knox took that spot. So you can't blame him solely, but the defense of that second unit took a hit. We was definitely doing good first quarter. But as soon as that second unit came in, that second unit defense took a hit. And it was a lot of passes being deflected. Our passes wasn't on point. It was a lot of deflections causing a lot of turnovers. As a whole, we had 18 turnovers for the game, which is not a good look and not something that we want to have as a trend going on with this team. But positives, we had 30 points in the first quarter. 30 points in the first quarter, and like I said, we can't blame Knox solely for the defense. It was like team defense. We was letting some backdoors go in the first quarter, trickling into that second quarter also. But we had 30-plus points, 35 points in that first quarter, which was good, and we had 30-plus in that first game as well. So it was really, really good. But to end the first half, we had a 3 to 4 minute drought. Those are the droughts that we did not want to see. You know what I'm saying? Those droughts that we was having similar to last year. So it was about like 3 to 4 minutes. I'd say 4.5 minutes max of no scoring, man. It was just stagnant offense. Like it was getting bad, but we finished off with a couple good shots and ended that run. And to finish the first half, we was 12 for 27 from deep, man, and held them to 4 for 16. So that's lovely, man. Lovely team defense. 4 3-pointers in the first half. And for us to shoot 27 is just different. If you're a real Knicks fan, you know that's just ridiculous for us to shoot 27 threes. That was damn near our average last year, you know what I'm saying, for the whole game. So to shoot 27 and to knock down 12 of them, beautiful look. But going into that second half, man, let me not, hold on, before I even, Knox, man, listen, Kevin Knox, on fire, man. A little bit of holeless from me, you know what I'm saying? hold this for me? Stop playing with this man. He came out and he really showed that he wants a spot in the rotation, man, and was knocking threes down in that first half, 4 for 5 from deep. Beautiful, man. He played great. He did what he had to do, and to prove that, for a spot in the rotation, he proved that he definitely wanted it, and I have nothing to hold against Knox. It's still going to be tough just because of that depth that we have, and it's such a beautiful thing to have, but at the same time, it works against some people detriment, especially when you got players that's good enough to play. You got people like Knox that's not going to see too much playing time, it looks as of right now. McBride, Grimes. It doesn't look like these people are going to be seeing the floor too many times, and you like, man, these dudes are good enough to get on the court. But that's just the way the game goes, especially when you got a big 15, you know what I'm saying, like we got, all right? So going into the second half, man, Obi Toppin got comfy. Like I said, he probably had 2 points in the first half. If he didn't, then he got his first points. He got all his points in the second half in that case. And I believe he ended the game with 13. He got really, really comfy. It seemed like they started running some plays for him and, looking for him as far as the offense goes. And he was just getting comfortable in his own skin on the court. Then you saw that start knocking a couple of threes down and, catching the alley-oops or whatnot, man. Beautiful look, man. He was definitely doing good. Third quarter came around, man, and we started clicking defensively and offensively. Ridiculous. Clicking. All right? 37 points in that third quarter to their 21 points. Anytime you see something like that, that is beautiful. You got it. Winning the quarter. Let's win the quarter. You know what I'm saying? You win the quarter. Let's focus on winning the quarter. You win the quarter every quarter. You win the game. And that's what you got to do. Take it one quarter at a time. And the way we're doing it to, obviously in that always going to be that latter half of, of the whatever half you're in, those tired legs start to kick in. And you see the proof. We're getting 35 points in the first quarter, 37 points in the third quarter. But in the second and the fourth quarter, where the legs start to kick in and they're getting a little tired, we're getting like 20-plus points, which isn't bad. And then you finish off with close to 120 points. This is phenomenal. This is the stuff that you want to see. All right, so another note, man, was Sims, man. Jericho Sims, man. I think he has the potential to play this year. All right, Jericho Sims was very, very good today. You've seen a lot of good stuff. Definitely some stuff that wasn't so positive. And Tibbs calling timeout and letting the rookie have it. But that's Tibbs at the end of the day. But he has the potential to play this year, man. If injuries are something that carries on, I think Tibbs is comfortable throwing him. And even in certain situations, I think where, height might be a factor or something of that nature, I think Tibbs will be a little more comfortable putting him in the game over Taj Gibson and just letting Taj be the vet and just sit back and, because I think by the time we get to the 20 game mark and half mark, this dude's gonna really, really start showing some good colors, man. I feel like he could, if you give him 15 to 20 minutes, he could give you a good 8 and 8, 10 to 10, because he's really, really showing some really, really good things right now, and you have no choice but to be impressed. 50% today, 7 points, 13 rebounds. 7 points, 13 rebounds, man, and three offensive. 3 of them are offensive. Showing you a lot of good things, man. Jericho Sims is definitely a bright spot. So yeah, this team was just clicking on all cylinders. But let's move on. 50%, just under 50% of each half. Just under 50% of each half, which is great, but I feel like we could do better. I feel like we can touch that 50% each half. You know what I'm saying? But 46% from deep the whole game. The whole game. And this is a trend that I feel like is going to stick no matter what. We can hit 40%, but if we can be consistently at that 45% or better, man, Eastern Conference, man, Put some respect on us, man. All right? I know it's preseason, but at the same time, listen, you have to put some respect on it. All right? The franchise record was 23 pointers. We made 24 tonight. 24 3-pointers tonight, man. The franchise record is 20. This record is getting snapped. This is not even. I give it the first quarter. I give it the first 25 games. This record got to get snapped. This is going bye-bye. It might get snapped a couple times this year. We might snap it twice. Because this team, like, flamethrowers, man. 12 in the first half? Come on now. Flamethrowers. And we did all of this. We kept, before I get all that, we kept them to 5 3-pointers the whole game. So they have 4 in the first half, 1 in the second half. Granted, some of their stars might have went out. Beal might have sat down and all that stuff, but Beal wasn't having that much of a great game either. It's just keep it real about that. We kept them under 100 points. Another one of the bad spots I mentioned, too many turnovers. We had 18 of them. But we did all of this without Randall, Noel, and Mitch. Beautiful bright spots, man. Beautiful. RJ, another 18 points in 31 minutes. Obi Toppin had 13. 13 and 8, man. Stuff you want to see. Really looking like a little Amari out there, man. I'm telling you. In 28 minutes. For his first start in a, not summer league, NBA game, it's not bad, man. And the way it turned out, which I believe all 13 points was in that second half, really good. Shot over 50%, shot 55% to be exact. Taj Gibson gave you some great minutes also, man. 21 minutes, 4 for 7, 8 points. Fournier with 14, Derrick Rose with 15. Kemba had a bad start today, but he shot 2 for 7. It's not the worst, but was still able to implement himself in ways that would have helped the team out. Although he played limited minutes, he played 20 minutes flat pretty much. So Derrick Rose, same thing. I love the way they split in that right there, not letting these dudes crack too many minutes. And I think that's the thing that's gonna keep them healthy. With the depth that we got, we could sacrifice that and still put up numbers the way we do. We put up almost 120 points with no Randall, no Mitch, no Noel. And just imagine, we held them under 100 points without our 2 best defenders. Ridiculous. Like, it's just beautiful, man. So Knox with those 12 points in the first half. And 11 for Quickly. Quickly had a good game, too. 4 for 7 in 20 minutes. 60% from deep. So really shooting it at a good clip today from deep. Really entertaining game, and I really, really loved this game. It was a lot of bright spots. That third quarter when we started clicking, put the game away, man. Really put it out of reach. That's when they chose to sit down there. Best players, you saw the Bertans and the Bradley Bills and Montrezl Harrell really, really get out the game, and then that's when, late third quarter, other people started coming in. The people you might not know names, really. But all in all, great game. Offensively clicking, shooting. We shot 50 plus 3-pointers, man. We attempted 50 plus 3-pointers. If this is a trend and we're knocking it down, this is going to be a scary team. Like, I knew we were scary. I didn't know we had the potential to be this scary. And we did this without Randall, Noel, and Mitch. I can't stop saying it because it's the facts. We are balling right now. New York Knicks, man, on a different type of time. We are balling, and you're going to have to put some respect on it, man. I got our peak as the 3rd seed. I'm really, really excited right now, man, for this season. But we got 2 more preseason games to go. We see Motorcade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons coming up next. And then after that, we got another game with the Wizards back at home at the Mecca. So, finish off this preseason strong, hopefully healthy as well. And then when the season comes, hopefully we're even more healthy than Mitch and Noel can step on the court. At least Noel to start the season. That's what I would really like to see. Hopefully he heals from that sore knee. And I think it's just going to be a phenomenal season, man. Especially if we got our health correct I don't think you could tell this team nothing. I don't think we have anything to do with playing games. I think we're straight in there. I think we're straight in the playoffs. But we got a long way to go. It's going to be a fun 82 games. But first, let's get these other two out of the way. But like I said, man, we was in for a great show. I think today was a great show. I really liked, putting it down on this post-game analysis and hitting you with my notes and what I felt about this situation. But and listen, we got these other two games, and best believe I got you on those. You'll be hearing from me again. Uh, I'm too excited with this team, man. But nonetheless, man, I see you on the next one. Love, gratitude, positive attitude.